Harvesting using a stripping header is a progressive and cost-efficient technology that allows for quick harvesting in unstable weather conditions, saving fuel and the technical resource of the machine. The secret of economic efficiency of the stripping headers is in harvesting by threshing plants on the root, where the grain is stripped from heads and the stem remains untouched. Let's compare the principle of the traditional header and Slavyanka UAS two-cylinder stripping header. A traditional header cuts the plant stems along with their heads, after which they are fed to the harvester, which threshes the grain and separates it from the straw. The grain accumulates in the bunker, and the crushed or stacked straw is removed from the harvester. In this case, up to 50% of the engine's power is used for cutting straw, its transporting, crushing, separation, and grinding or stacking. The principle of the two-cylinder stripping header is different. The stripping unit consists of two cylinders equipped with combs, one of which strips plants and the other one moves the grain to the auger. The cylinders rotate towards each other, while stems in the comb zone are stretched between the combs and stripped from the grain. The resulting mass, 80% of which is the stripped grain, goes to the auger space along with airflow and then is fed to the inclined chamber by the auger. Then it goes to the grinder. Thus, less than 20% of the grain and not all of the heaps is threshed, unlike in the traditional harvester. This significantly reduces the mechanical load on the working parts of the machine. Therefore, the stripping headers can be aggregated not only with new, but also with exhausted harvesters, increasing their productivity by 1.5–2 times. The Slavyanka UAS header line is represented by headers with an operating width of 5, 6, and 7 meters, which are designed to operate with harvesters with a rated throughput of 4 to 11 kilograms per second. The Slavyanka UAS headers can be aggregated with such harvesters as Niva, Yenisei, Don, Acros, Polesye, Case, John Deere, New Holland, Claas, Massey Ferguson. You can also combine the header with harvesters of other brands by special order. The header's feature is harvesting at high speeds of the harvester, which makes it possible to shorten the harvesting time by 1.5–2 times. Pay special attention to the harvesting speed. The Niva harvester moves at a significant speed of 7 km per hour, and the quality of harvesting still remains high. The loss of grain on the field with a yield of 40 centners per hectare with dense crop does not exceed 1%. Under such conditions, the efficiency of the header with an operating width of 5 meters is 20 hectares per day, and the stripping header with an operating width of 7 meters allows harvesting up to 40 hectares of agricultural land a day. It should be noted that along with high efficiency of the stripping header, it allows not only to shorten the harvesting time, but also to significantly reduce fuel consumption per ton of grain harvested. On average, fuel economy is 40–45%. The height of stems is not of great importance for the stripping headers. They equally successfully remove late grain, harvest fields with matted stems, and a lot of weeds. The stems are carefully combed. The grain losses correspond to the agrotechnical requirements. Even in the area of late grain, the combs of the stripping cylinder grab all the grain, providing high efficiency and quality of harvesting. By threshing plants on the root, you can harvest not only cereals. The Slavyanka UAS stripping headers are all-purpose. Along with grain, they harvest seeds of fodder crops and medicinal plants. It is particularly advisable to use the stripping headers in farms using the no-till and mini-till technologies when stubble residues remain in the field and become organic fertilizers necessary for soil. The Slavyanka UAS stripping headers are developed and manufactured by the Kharkov machine building company Укр.Агро-сервис. The experts of Укр.Агро-сервис have been developing and manufacturing equipment for harvesting and processing of agricultural products for more than 20 years. The unique design solutions are patented. The products have numerous diplomas and certificates. The Slavyanka UAS headers are used in all regions of Ukraine, as well as in the neighboring CIS countries and non-CIS countries. Therefore, we believe that we are able to meet the needs of any customer. Our company has all the necessary resources and aims for mutually beneficial cooperation. The Slavyanka UAS stripping headers are manufactured in our own factory of high-quality materials by highly skilled workers. They are repeatedly tested, inspected, and only then shipped to the customer. We track the history of each our header and are proud of the fact that our Slavyanka UAS headers can perform operations that traditional harvesters can't.